Hello, I'm really quiet because my family is sleeping right now, but I have this urge to get this information out there because immortality is real, and I think that I have really important information to share. So I'm coming on quickly to talk about um, compulsion. So, what makes us do things that we actually don't want to do and that logically don't make any sense. And I'll tell you this, everything that drives us that we can't control is being controlled by the repressed subconscious. So the repressed subconscious is things that we haven't been able to process in our lives that we've pushed down unconsciously under the surface of awareness, and our brain or our psyche has done that to protect us, to just keep us able to manage life without needing to take on all this stressful stuff. So it's very adaptive that to have repressed stuff, but it will boil up as we grow up, and it can be controlling us at a young age. We just don't have the tools and the means to get there. So I just want to let you know that if you're dealing with something where it's like every essence of your body just can't stop doing this, it can't do it. It's like addictions to this, addictions to that, ruminating thoughts about this. It's like something underneath is really at play that when you're seeking, and I'm going to call it object A, the object of desire, when you're seeking object A and continuing towards object A, the doing or the thinking or the having of object A, it's because the pain of not having it is very great. So when we are in possession of object A, we feel like B doesn't exist. So say, example, we're using drugs, and B is the reality of our shitty choices. Object A is like super desirable because we just don't want to face our shitty choices. Or say really wanting a certain person to like you. It's like maybe a part of you just doesn't feel like at their caliber or something like that. And it's our inability to face something that drives us. So I've made this little graphic, and I'll make this video quick. So I don't know if this is going to show up. So object A, the desire, and then B is the painful thing that we're avoiding, or the reality that we don't want to face. And what I wrote here is that the more that we need, the higher the drive to get to object A, the tension between the two is so strong. So it's like when we can really feel a high compulsion, it's because the tension between the two is really strong. And when that tension is growing, it's like so painful. It's like, darn it, we really need object A. I don't want to deal with the B. So when we have A, it's like B doesn't exist, the painful thing. So it's like, say you're doing the drug, object B doesn't exist, so that's why that compulsion keeps coming up. Or say you have this really deep painful belief, that maybe you're never going to be loved or something like that, then your object of desire, of being with that person that you think is going to complete you in this love thing, is going to be super strong because you haven't really faced the deep part of you that never felt wanted or loved. So when we don't have A, B is really strong and painful, and we avoid B by having A. So we avoid the B, the painful thing, by having A. But as soon as A is gone, we're like, oh my gosh, we need another A. We need another object of desire so that we don't have to face B. But if you can actually, I'll get off my notes so I can talk naturally. If you can actually start consciously facing B and what B means, when you're just oh, the compulsion, it's like, oh, what's happening here? And the feeling that you're avoiding, if you can actually just, they call it titrating, but if you can just bite off or take in little bits the experience that you're avoiding, just in little segments. Every time you think about object A, the tension will decrease because the compulsion is always strong because you don't want to be over here. But as you can start being over here, the tension is cut, and A won't really be that appealing because A only is so desirable because you don't want to go to B. So that's my little spiel on addictions and compulsion, and I hope that it really helps you. Bye.